Hi, my name is Bob. I'm 58 years old and I live in the United States of America. I'm married and we have four beautiful children who are all grown up now and not living at home. And I also have four grandchildren. Two of my children are married and they have two children each themselves. And then I have two children that are in significant relationships but not yet married. I've worked many different jobs, many different positions, and I really, really enjoy Fiverr. And it's a great opportunity for you, and it's a great opportunity for a lot of people out there that are self-motivators and can work for themselves. The reason why I started working on Fiverr is because my dad was ill and he came to live with me. And of course, I couldn't leave him home alone. So I actually had to stop my full-time job in order to be able to take care of him. But I also still needed an income of some sort. So I started looking at some stay-at-home opportunities, and I found Fiverr. And what I like about Fiverr is that it gives me the opportunity to still stay at home, but yet I'm still working as an independent business person. And that has really appealed to me because if it wasn't for Fiverr, I don't know what I would have done. So that's why I started working at Fiverr. The type of gigs that I do are video based. So I do video testimonials. I record myself as a doctor, a spokesperson, a teacher, a trainer. These are the things that I'm most comfortable with. And then I also do voiceovers. So I do voiceovers for telephone systems. I'll do voiceovers for commercials, videos, anything that requires a voice. And I have now equipment to be able to clean up the sound in both the video and in the audio. I really enjoy doing these type of jobs and gigs because that's I'm an actor, so that comes very naturally for me. The success that I've been able to see within Fiverr has been it's been amazing. I never dreamed I would be able to do this type of work on my own, not having any boss, get paid, and not have to pay for marketing. I don't pay a dime for marketing. Yes, I give a percentage to Fiverr, but Fiverr does all my marketing for me. So it's a safe way for you to, or for me to be able to own a business, and I consider it owning a business, and doing that kind of work. So I've been able to take trips. I've been able to buy good equipment, actually make a studio for myself, all because of Fiverr. And now I'm looking for bigger and better things to do. And again, be able to work full time with just doing Fiverr. I don't work exclusively with Fiverr. I also work a day job, so to speak, where I still have some flexibility to work, but I still have my own deadlines to do. My goal is to be able to get Fiverr up to where I'm earning enough money to be able to cut that other job out of my life and just work on doing exclusively Fiverr. Now, can you make a living on Fiverr? Yes, you can. It takes work. It takes hard work. It takes perseverance. You have to be able to tweak what you're doing, find out what your competitors are doing, how to do it better. So there's a constant ebb and flow. It's just like owning your own business. But you can be successful. If I can make $20,000 in a year, I definitely can make $50,000 in a year. And I know there's some people on Fiverr making over $100,000 a year working from their home, doing what I'm doing. So yes, it's possible. One of the main things on Fiverr is deliver your jobs on time. Um, be specific about what you require in order to be able to do that job. Um, the more communication you have with a client, then the better the outcome will be. Um, but being late is not good. It will really slow down your efforts within Fiverr. So try to be on time. If a client wants a redo for some reason, accommodate that. Sometimes you might have put a lot of work into it, and now all of a sudden there's a redo because there was not maybe some communication issues. Make sure that you make your client happy, because Fiverr depends a lot on you having a high rating. So the more high ratings that you have and you stay high rated, the more believability you will be with your product and your service. So in other words, I've done 2,700 jobs so far on Fiverr, and I have a 5-star rating of 100%. And I work really hard to keep that there. And even though I have to redo some jobs sometimes, not because of me, because just the client, I do it willingly because I know there's jobs out there that I can do extremely fast and I get paid very well for. So those would be my tips. If you already have a job and you want to start working on Fiverr, go slow. Don't try to create 7, 8, 10 jobs right away. Go slow and figure out your time frame. Those are the things that you have to work out yourself, because you don't want to be late with orders. You get bad ratings and you get people that cancel. And so you need to go slow. But once you start going, then you can figure out, how long does it take me to do a job? Does it take me 3 days? Does it take me 5 minutes? How long do I want to give people or tell people that I'm going to give them in order to be able to complete a job? For instance, on my jobs right now, I have a normal delivery, depending on the job, between 3 and 5 days. Now, I normally deliver a day ahead of that. Now, that's not to say people can't order super fast service, but that's how I have my my calendar kind of structured, so I can see ahead of time what I need to do for that day, except for emergency orders. But if you have one day on everything, that can get unwieldy. You can run into problems, which you don't want to have. The other thing you can do is you can adjust your gig. So in other words, if you put your jobs out there and you put one day, I'll give you a 1-day delivery. Okay, and then you get a flood of jobs and that's too much. Go in and just change your time frame. Now go in and change it to 2 days or 3 days. And you'll find a good middle ground there to be able to help to make sure that you can get those jobs done, especially if you're working another job. You've got to have time to be able to complete those jobs. Because of the internet, because of the web technology, video, everything, you have a huge opportunity to be able to make a really good income from wherever you are. I don't care what country you're in. I've sold to 47 different countries so far. And I know that there's people out in all those different countries that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. But there are millions of people on the planet, which means there's a ton of work to be had for everybody, including you. So I encourage you to take a look at it. But I encourage you to take your time. and work your strengths. Don't try to do something you're not good at. And if you do that, and if you will persevere in your efforts, you will be successful. And then I can say, welcome to Fiverr.